you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
When I step in the middle, when I do a little dance, it'll turn the stage lights off. Jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less. Stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
Say less.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No, R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing there to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece. Wanna see some more?
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little drawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Like any edge that you could create, but now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know both sides are ready to go.
The ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And here we go from LA. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hot 70, hot 70.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people rather than a scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play to a great play.
Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks. We'll take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add a little contribution in the run. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Brissett to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down after the player reaches the 26. Going for it on 4th, Brissett. He's got it over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. He's got it. He has the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Get the fullback involved here. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a first down. They can be difference makers, too.
Back now, pressure on its way. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to be. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have second and pretty long here. Another try following the sack. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
He's going deep. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Even with the assist from that defense, still third down here.
79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Willis to the air. And that's a win for the pass rush. And as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready, check.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4.
Let's go now.
They're going for this. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that. Because what an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone, while yet getting another shot of momentum themselves.
Short pass brought in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Brissett going to go to the air right away. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
And their coach told us the other day that they wanted to get him in a nice groove right out of the gate. And one way to do that Give him quick throws where he can get the ball out of his hand in a hurry, as he did there.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here we go, here we go.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Brissett. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now Brissett. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a run. Here's the rookie from Penn State. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Throwing is Milton. On the move to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go now.
To throw, it's Milton. Flush to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Milton. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Here's Milton now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Warriors 70, 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11.
To throw is Milton. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Perry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Now Milton. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to roam now. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 61 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
To throw is Brissett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Dragon 60. Rig alert. Ready.
Brissett now. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. Panther Street.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Brissett. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Touchdown! A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's caught by Jackson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Milton. And the Raiders have got it. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Off play action. Milton out to his left. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Let's go!
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Looking deep downfield. Rifles one, and that's going to be